Hi everyone, I am Jack and I'm back and I want to show you what I've been working on. So in a previous video I showed the back end in the raw fiberglass as it came from Duntov, and I thought I was ready for primer on it, but when I put my video up and asked people, they said, oh no, this thing's way too far off for primer. So they said you're gonna have to put body filler on there. One of the good suggestions I got was, instead of putting a skim coat of body filler on there, as I've always done, he said get a sawtooth shaped scraper and put it on that way, and you'll end up with a V-shaped or sawtooth shaped surface. The advantage of that is when you do body filler, you put it on, sand it off, put it on, sand it off. Well, when you're sanding it off, it's hard to tell where you are surface wise, and that's a lot of sanding. So by doing the V shape, when you're sanding off the high spot, which is all you really typically want to do, you're not sanding a solid surface, you're sanding the peaks off of that V surface, and you end up sanding, let's say, half as much body filler off as if you had done that a full solid surface. Thank you for that. It really did save a lot of time and body filler. Now the issue is, they said that the surface, it was not done very well. I didn't believe him, honestly. I didn't think it was as bad, but come to find out as I started doing this, it's not that great. So one of the things I did notice, if you look at this curve right here, comes over here, comes up, and then comes down and comes across here. If you look over here, I don't know what that shape is. It's anyway, doesn't match, doesn't even come close to matching the two sides. The other thing is, if you look here, this step right here is not very big, not very tall between there. And then this fades in right here all the way to there. It starts to come up. Come over and look at this other side. Look at that. That's a step. All right. And then when you come here, you look, oh, it starts, this step here starts right here, or if you're going from here, it ends all the way over here. So those two sides aren't even close to the same. What I'm going to do is I'm going to finish both of these the way they are, and then when I get to that point, they're not going to be the same. And I'm going to stand back and say, all right, which one do I like better? And then I'm going to make the other side match. I already think I know what I'm going to do here, and that's because of this lack of step right here. The fiberglass here is not very thick. They purposely tried to make it a lightweight car. I don't know why. I didn't ask for that, but they did it anyway. So there's fiberglass is not very thick here. If I try to get that same step over there, I'm afraid I will go through the fiberglass, and that's going to be a lot of work. I'm going to have to go to the bottom side, fill it in, and then make the groove. So chances are I am going to fill that in, because it's safer to fill this in than it is to lower that. Now, one of the other things I noticed is this is almost flat horizontal, and this one definitely slants down. And let me see if you look here. All right, so see how narrow this piece is, and then it jumps down and over, and you come over here and see it doesn't do that. It's completely different shape. So anyway, that's only to show you that I've still got a lot of work to do, but at least I'm working on it and getting there. So the next thing is to apply another layer of body filler and sand it down. I think I'm going to go, I've got different colors of body filler, so I think I'm going to use some gray body filler this time. I'm not sure, I have to see how much of what I have, and I'll apply it. And then when I sand, I won't have to use a guide coat as much, because I've got different colors. So when I sand down, when I see white or fiberglass or whatever, on a oops, I sanded through the top layer of body filler and I'm down to the lower layer. Or I might just go ahead and put another guide coat on. I'll have to see. Anyway, that's what I've got. I'm going to put it on now so it can be hardening while I'm doing other things. So go ahead, like, subscribe, hit the alert, hit the thanks if you want to donate. And if you don't like what I'm doing, you don't know Jack. Bye.